I am back with another simple but masculine card. We are all about the simple cards right now as I have a child graduating this month. And guys, the to-do list is a mile long around here. And unfortunately, just sitting down and pumping out a bunch of cards is not, it's just not on my to-do list at this point. So the fact that matching up this month with simple cards, and masculine cards, because my masculine cards tend to be on the simpler side. Honestly, they're not, a bunch of florals. There isn't a bunch of ink blending, all that kind of stuff. So it tends to work out that my simple cards are definitely also my masculine cards. All right, so with Father's Day coming up, we are getting a few Father's Day cards out of the way. And this set by Bliss is perfect for that. It's all about beer. And one thing about my household is that my husband isn't all about tools and cars, a little bit of grilling. So this set is perfect for my husband. He definitely does love his beer and a nice cold one on a hot day, of course. So we are taking the two beer bottles and going to make them, cheers each other pretty much. This is also another pretty simple one where you don't have to have a lot of coloring skills. I literally just used two markers, a dark brown and a lighter brown, to get a little bit of dimension. I think I used YR92, and I'll have to see the other one. I'm not quite positive what the other one was. And use this just for around the edges and then on the bottom, of course. And then used the lighter one for in the middle where it should be lighter, pretty much. I did actually fussy cut these out, even though I found later that I did have the dies. I could have swore I did, but honestly, I was like in the flow, and I just didn't want to stop to look through all of my supplies. And honestly, they had actually fallen on the floor, which is why I couldn't find them. And so you can even make this easier and much quicker by using the dies. But I did like the effect that fussy cutting these out were. And as you can see, I'm using all that scrap paper from one of my other cards. We don't waste paper around here, especially our good white cardstock. Using our number 10 Jelly Roll white pen just to make some highlights and some bubbles in the beer bottle. Just adding a little bit. We are also using this yellow and orange chevron paper from one of the Bliss paper packs. I think it's the watercolor one. I'll put that obviously in the description below for you. To pop that yellow with the brown definitely makes the card pop and give just a little bit more interest than just slapping these down. You will see at the beginning, though, I did cut the yellow paper down. I shouldn't have done that. And in all spirits of keeping my mistakes in the videos, I left that in there. But you would see I will go back and get the other sheet. I was like, please have one more sheet of that paper and just cut that down right here. I just cut that down to my 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 because it was going to be easier to assemble this way. I cut my white cardstock down by just cutting out about 1.5 inches out of the middle of that. We're going to pop that up with some foam tape here. You're going to see in 1 second. Oh, we are going to stamp our sentiment first. So definitely stamp that sentiment first. There is that beer set. As you can see, there's many different glasses of beer, cans of beer, even like a bratwurst, and a lot of funny sayings about beer on here, like beer brings friends, I think it is, and that type of thing. We're using our Pecan Color Fuse ink. I'd like to use the brown sometimes better than the black. I feel like it kind of just molds better. I don't know. It's not like such stark on the white paper. And I think that this one is like, it says like beer and life, something that are similar, chill is better or something. It's something along those lines. Being chill is better type thing. It was, I think that the sayings that Brass and Bliss use on their stamp sets are so unique sometimes, that I think that it just makes the card that much more unique and not so generic all the time. All right, there we go. Life and beer are very similar. Chill for best results. There we go. And I love that. So it doesn't have to be like super, Father's Day-ish. Sometimes this could be a birthday card too. Whatever you want to put on the inside of your card, will change that. So it doesn't have to be all about Father's Day. This could be an everyday card, honestly. All right, so we are using our foam tape to pop that up a little bit to give it a little bit of dimension. Like I said, simple, but not boring around here, right? All right, there we go. And now we've put that down. And then we're going to use skinnier foam tape for the bottles of beer because we want to pop those on top of that. So we definitely have to lift those up too. There we go. And one more. And honestly, this card is going to wrap itself up. Let me know what you guys think about this one in the bottom. I think you could pump these out pretty quickly. I hope that you guys enjoyed this simple card, and I will see you in the next one. Talk to you soon.